Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. We are here live at Bar Louie's. I have Jason Lee with Vidloader now in our on-site studio. Now, Jason, Vidloader, what is that?
Vidloader is online video marketing.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people are looking at using video on the internet these days, and they don't have any idea where to put their videos or how to leverage them so they get a positive return on investment, and that's what Vidloader helps with.
Now, and I want to just make sure everybody online understands this, because this is pretty cutting edge business for you. I know you and I have been talking about this for a long time, but what you are doing is actually building networks of for people that are shooting video for the web, and then helping them build their own distribution system. Is that true?
Yeah, basically, I've done a lot of research, and I know all of the properties online where you can place video, and we customize basically a channel for distribution of their videos, to try to generate views and clicks and leads.
Okay, so Jason, I'm going to play, CEO for a second. Okay, why would I want to have video out there, and why would I spend money with you to build a network and to distribute it for me? What's the business reason?
Well, I think video in general is a very persuasive medium. The combination of sight and sound, especially where a demonstration is necessary for a product or service, it's just very powerful and persuasive. But until now, or until recently, using video for marketing purposes has been reserved for larger companies with larger budget, because usually it's television advertising. But the production costs of video have came way down, and with the internet now anybody can be sort of a video advertiser, so to speak.
Sure.
So.
And so how powerful is video in getting found on the web?
It's really powerful if you know how to do it the right way.
Okay.
Google and the other search engines are giving a lot of weight to multimedia content these days, and you might have even noticed that sometimes when you do searches, you'll see little video thumbnails come up.
Like vignettes?
Yeah. No, they actually do the video return. So that's one of the. There's sort of two major ways to use Vidloader. The first way is for people that are doing e-marketing to drive traffic to the web so they can sell an e-book or whatever it is they're selling.
Okay, sure.
The second way is for local niche service providers. So when somebody types in Indianapolis keynote speaker in your case, or Indianapolis dog trainer, or Indianapolis chiropractor, or any of these things, those service providers can shoot a video, hand it over to me. I can distribute it to everywhere you can distribute a video on the web, and that creates a lot of search bait for Google. So when you type in Indianapolis chiropractor, it actually shows up on the first page of Google.
So you've actually created a way where local niche companies can cost effectively leverage the internet to grow their business.
Yeah, it's basically the technical term for what I'm doing is organic video SEO.
Okay.
But what I like to call it is a search marshal.
A search marshal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When people search for what you sell, they find videos of you talking about what you do.
Well, Jason, I love creating words, so I sure love search marshal. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really interesting. It's a complete divergence from traditional video advertising. Normally, the advertisements are in a break in the normal content. When you're watching television, there's a break from the content, and then there's an interruption with video advertisements. Okay. In this case, with search marshals, the advertisement is actually the content that people are seeking.
Wow. So really, it's totally it really is the most pull versus push marketing strategy that's out there, and it's right on the web, and you only get it if you want it. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's right. When people, you're reaching people right at the point when they're actively seeking and ready to purchase what you sell, and it's, in my case, you're touching them with a very persuasive video, whereas all your competitors on the page might just be touching them with their website landing page or whatever. Awesome. Yeah.
So how did you come up with this?
Well, obviously you had a hand in it. I do traditional media, radio and TV advertising as well, and you said, you got to come up with something that you can leverage within Rainmakers a little bit more, and there wasn't really a channel with the traditional stuff, and there's a great social media, channel within Rainmakers to grow this business.
And I think what I really wanted people to know too is that you have a background in being a media buyer.
Yeah.
and really having it. You're really, as far as I know, the only member that's a media buyer in Rainmakers, and you've been an active member for a long time, and you've had this audience, and one of the things we had been talking about is like this emergence of social media, how to leverage that and help some of the members, and you created this bridge, and I for one am really excited about what's happening.
Yeah,
with it.
it's fun, and it's it's an inexpensive way for people to use video in a fun way. It's terribly inexpensive, and I'm probably way undercharging for it at the moment.
You are. We'll work on that.
Yeah, so I'm looking for 10 seed clients, and that are in categories, everything from plastic surgeons to a chiropractor to a LASIK person to a dog trainer to a keynote speaker.
Sure.
Just these sort of niche things, And so
one of the connections we might need to make for you is Mike Granger. He's got the similar target market, and maybe there could be a connection that we make there. Who are you looking to network with?
I think I really like to meet people that have sort of a hodgepodge of connections. I like to meet other connectors, people like Jim Doring, and just people that seem to know a lot of people, because I'm not with this particular thing. There's two sides. With the e-marketing side, I'm looking for web developers that might be putting together retail
strategies.
E-tail sites. And then on the search commercial side, I need the chiropractors and this more traditional stuff.
Okay.
So
two people are great for you. I think the marketing firms, people doing strategy, people doing traditional type of deliverables from a marketing standpoint, could be a good long-term partner for you, right?
Sure.
And by the way, you are also heading up our marketing hub, so it's good to everybody know that.
Marketing
Go ahead.
hub.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say another good one is production. People that do video production, right? Because it kind of came out. Dave Anderson with Pinpoint Multimedia here. He does a lot of video for people, and then he sort of hands it over, and him and I are working together on saying, hey, by the way, you can do something with this video.
Sure.
So
strategic alliance in the mix. But you're looking for connectors. People that, I know you're networking with a lot of our chairs, anybody that's ahead of some kind of association,
right.
Marketing people, and then really anybody doing video production, because they're building the content and you can get it distributed.
Yeah, exactly. They can say to their people, and you can even white label it. You can say, hey, do you want to add the distribution piece to this as well?
Usually I ask people what is different about what you do, but I think you really got a business value proposition that I haven't seen yet out in the marketplace. So at least in the state of Indiana, I think you're really the only person doing something like this.
It's pretty unique at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. So he's on the bleeding edge, as we call it.
Sure.
Jason Lee, you've been buzzed.
Thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Right.
Vidloader, check it out. What URL?
GetVidloader.com.
GetVidloader.com. Thank you very much.